I've been through so much, I don't wanna talk about it. If this beef chop a spark about it. Think it's sweet to your heart, kinda. Really street, keep a Glock.
All right, welcome to YOTTA Talk. This is our very first episode. I'm here with YOTTA's very first ambassador, Christina Carvajal. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
And you see she got the YOTTA hoodie on, so make sure first thing y'all do is go follow the YOTTA pages at YOTTA Apparel, YOTTA Recordings, YOTTA Talk. Make sure you go follow it. This is YOTTA Talk, like I said, and this is our very first episode. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Now, Christina, why did you choose to be a YOTTA ambassador? Because you're the very first one, and actually you brought the idea to us.
I was like, wait, hold on. This is my idea.
That's how I'm saying. You chose it. You brought it to us.
I brought it to your attention.
And you let us know, let me not go into it. Why did you bring it to us? What was up with that?
With me, like, bringing up the idea?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was a good way for you guys to, like, be able to get your name out, and then how people, when they see ambassadors, they always look to see, like, what are they promoting or what are they influencing? And
yeah.
if you have people that are willing to be part of your brand, why not, expand the family?
I feel that. And when she says to the family, just so y'all know, this is Daniela. She's like, I'm like Pinocchio, and she pulling the strings type joint. You know what I'm saying? She the behind the scenes. You see my lady, and this is her sister, her older sister. And going back into the ambassador, what when it comes to you personally, like, what are your personal interests that you think goes along with being an ambassador, kind of going the influencer route, like, to make you even think of something like that, to bring it to a brand and introduce it?
Well, I think influencers just have a lot of power. Like, social media is everything that you see and talk about nowadays. You know?
Want power.
I want
She's
power.
Like, give me the power.
No, I'm just kidding. But not really.
I know you're not kidding. I know you're not.
I'm not. I like being in charge. I like being in control.
Okay.
And I want power.
Okay. That's not the answer I thought was gonna come, but that's what we got.
Okay, fine. I'll give you the answer. What was the question? I forgot. Sorry.
Nah, you good. I think we got it. You want the power. But okay, so who would you say, when it comes to being an influencer, who has influenced you? You know what I'm saying? To even, and obviously that's just kind of a big thing right now. I feel like with, not to get too crazy, but I feel like with women in general, wanting to be an influencer. And I think it's because of what you said. You do feel power from that. And when it comes to regular, like, working jobs, like me personally, I've had plenty of experiences where, women may not get or may not have access to positions of power. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And where social media, where I didn't want it to sound like I was bagging on the women. That's why I'm kind of giving you a little more background on why I'm saying what I'm saying. But on social media, I feel like now it's really trendy and really popular for women to kind of go that route, but nobody's really teaching them, like, how you're going to capitalize.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, this is where I can get some type of power. I can have some type of control. You know what I'm saying? But, okay, now how do I capitalize that? How do I turn that into money? Or how do I turn that into a platform that can promote items, not just for other brands, but for myself as well?
Yeah.
Well,
I think earlier you were talking about, like, who is my biggest influencer, and it might be cliche or whatever, but if you see the Kardashians from turning, a sex tape into a ginormous brand.
We're going there.
No, it's no disrespect.
A SEX tape. It's a SEX tape.
Sorry. No disrespect. I love them. I'm a big fan of Kim Kardashian. But as you see, like, her power and growth from being an influencer and having people just want to follow her and, like, see what she's promoting. Now she has, like, all these successful businesses that people just want to be a part of, or want to be ambassadors for, or
For
just
sure.
even buy. It's just,
I mean, she's doing some great things. I mean, she's getting women out of prison. She's doing some great things. Obviously, she's got a lot of drama. You know what I'm saying? That comes with it. It's kind of like you get a bag, right? What's in the bag is really expensive, but it's a heavy ass bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, to bring this bag.
But there's people that are strong enough to carry that bag. And she's one of those people. And she's one of those people. You're right. Not everyone can hold that bag, but a lot of people can.
You know, and not with her, but I feel like with a lot of the girls or some of the women taking the route of like promoting their looks, let's say.
Can I tell you my philosophy? I can't even say that word.
Yeah, this is where you do it. So
Philosophy.
let's hear the philosophy.
If you have it, flaunt it. So if you have the butt, if you have the boobs, whatever you have, go ahead and flaunt it. That is your money maker.
The money maker.
Yeah.
But you don't.
You can have a pretty face. That could be your money maker. You could have boobs. That's your money maker.
Okay. I feel what you're saying to a certain extent, but where, from a female's perspective, you know, where does that line draw when it comes to? Because obviously, you know, I have a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so where does that line get drawn when it comes to self-respect? And not only, yeah, you're beautiful, you know what I'm saying, and that's a great thing. God gives us all different blessings. You know, beauty is one of them,
mm-hmm.
and it should be appreciated, it should be admired, it should be adored. That's my opinion. But as well as, when does it go, like drawing the line of self-respect, and as well as promoting your other traits, like, you know, how smart you are, or the things that you're good at, or the things that you're interested in, which could definitely be things that make you, you know, look better. You know, I know a lot of girls are into cosmetics and facial rubs and that type of
mm-hmm.
stuff. But yeah, for you, where does that line get drawn?
That's a good question. I mean, I'm all about. I never want to disappoint.
It's my daughter in the background. Don't be alarmed.
I'm all about doing everything in a respectful manner. Like, I would never want to disrespect my parents, so I always keep that in mind. You know, like, so when
parents.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the line gets drawn. Like,
yeah, like
I don't want my parents to look at this and be like
disappointed.
Okay.
That's where I draw the line.
Okay.
But obviously, like, you know, I could show a leg or something, like my Instagram post. You know, just have a little leg seeping through, but I'm not, you know, gonna have my boobs out in front of my father.
But see, that's what I'm saying, though, because when you say, if you have the boobs, if you have the butt, that's your money maker, flaunt it.
Yeah.
When you say that,
yeah,
that's different from what you just said right now. Like, what you just said right now is like, yeah, I'll show a little leg. But what you just told everybody else
yeah,
is
I'll
like,
show a little leg, like if my dad's in front of me or my dad's taking the picture.
But okay, so let's take it a little further. For the girls who pose, let's say in more of like underwear, bikini type photos,
mm-hmm.
would you say, for you, since the line is crossed at your parents, you know, and I don't know if your dad is on social media or not, but so when it comes to posting on Instagram, would you feel opposed to that, or would you be like, okay, cool, yeah, that's fine? But,
I mean,
because my dad's not taking a picture.
I did go to the Bad Bunny concert in a bathing suit, so.
Here we go, Bad Bunny. I'm not a Bad Bunny hater. I'm just not a Bad Bunny lover.
So in that case, okay, let me put it this way. Like,
hold on, you in a bathing suit though?
Yeah. I mean, I wore pants. But
where was this?
San Diego Petco Park Arena.
Was it a daytime concert?
No, it was night.
You went cold?
It was a night concert.
You went cold?
Are you kidding me? I was sweating. I was dancing my booty off.
In a bathing suit?
In a bathing suit. I was wearing like a bathing suit top, like the bikini top.
We're going to have to like take the Instagram thing and put it in the corner. You don't have to pull it up.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you.
We're going to put it in the corner.
I
don't know if I want to see you.
Okay, it's not like
you're dancing in a.
Okay, look at.
You're dancing your booty off in a bathing suit.
I'm not gonna show you a video of me dancing, but okay, I'm wearing black cargo pants. Okay.
This completely changed already.
Why?
How do you go?
I said a bathing suit top. Okay, I didn't go on full on like bikini.
See, this is like this. You're doing this thing. This is like the same thing you did with the influencer thing. You're doing this thing where you take it to level 10, but you're really at level 4. You know, like you're like, yeah, if you got the boobs, if you got the butt, do it. But then you're like, I'll show a little leg.
No, I'll show a little.
I'll show a little calf. Hey, I'll get in some shorts.
You always show calf.
I'll show a little calf.
No, okay.
Show a little ankle motion. Show a little, you know.
I think ankle roll. I keep like my parents in mind as far as like I'm not gonna be posing completely naked on my Instagram, or I'm not gonna have like an OnlyFans where like where it's like
you're taking it there.
Parents,
yeah, you're taking it there.
What is going on?
But for OnlyFans, if I'm not mistaken, like your parents would have to pay to know. Like.
Yeah, I know.
So then you're like, if they called you out, like you'd have to be like, yo, but you
paid for my account.
You're subscribed. Like
My mom would do that.
like a back page, like she's Brian.
Yeah.
Like but that's really
my mom. My mom's nosy. Sorry, Mom. But I feel like she always wants to know.
All right, let's get the hell off it. Let's get
but
away
you know
from
what?
there. Let's get away from that topic.
She might
Mom's
not
out
even
the
know.
conversation. Your mom's out. She got kicked out the conversation.
Fine.
It's automatically out of
Fine.
there.
I feel like a lot of parents would do
Oh,
that.
that's a terrible image. But yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
telling me with Lyric, if you weren't suspicious,
We're not.
of
No.
something-
We're not. Wait. What'd you ask me? What'd you ask me?
If she wasn't, if you weren't like, if when she's older, you wouldn't make like a account to see like what she's up to. If she doesn't let you follow you like on the real.
Well, if you take it to me, like the way I look at parenting is a little bit different. Like, I wouldn't, in a perfect world, in the way that I see my relationship with my daughter being, I don't think I would have to make a certain type of page to know what she is going on.
Yeah, but I think kids are always going to be sneaky no matter what.
But I think that's because of the normals that you have made, like what you've made normal. Because kids, yes, they can be sneaky, but I think it's like this. Like the only reason, what's the best? The only reason you're having to be sneaky is because you can't be upfront. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you have a relationship to where, like, I'm not going to agree with everything that my daughter does. Now, obviously, to a certain age, it's my job to obviously teach her right from wrong. And then once she gets to a point where she knows right from wrong, now it's my job to guide her to make those right decisions over those wrong decisions. You know what I'm saying? But it's also to the point where if you're doing something that I don't agree with, I also respect you and I love you enough to know that you're doing something that you want to do.
Yeah.
Right? Because I've raised you in a way to do that.
Yeah.
You know, so, and we have the relationship to where even if you're doing something that where maybe I wouldn't do it or maybe I wouldn't advise it, but this is what you believe in, this is where your heart is at, do it.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, it would be very hard pill for me to swallow for her to be doing some of the things that these girls are doing online.
Yeah.
But it's very hard for me to believe that those girls' heart is there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think their heart is like, yeah, I love showing fill in the blank, you know? I don't think that's that. I think this is working right now, so this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, just like anybody else, you're hustling.
But there are some people that do love the attention. Even the
But
negative
even
attention.
that, your heart's not in what you're doing. Your heart's in everybody else loving you for what you're doing.
No, I feel like people like genuinely love like the attention and like what they're doing.
No, but okay. But what I'm saying is you're saying they love the attention. So no matter where that attention comes from, they're going to love it. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be from this. It's only from this because this is the easiest thing that they've tried so far, and it's working. That's what I'm saying. You know, I don't think it's like their heart is in, like if there's a guy who has a 25 million followers for just showing $1 million every day, right? He probably loves the attention.
Yeah.
It might all be fake money, but is that like he wakes up and he's like, I can't wait. I can't wait to show the world I got $1 million. Like, I don't think that's a thing. Like, I think it may like be a thing where like he probably thinks of something and he's like, let me flex real quick to make me feel better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, or the girl, like, you know, I'm not a female, but in the same sense, you know, maybe it may not be that perspective, but it might be like you think of something and you might be like, let me do something to make me feel a little better. And what that turns into nowadays is likes and comments, and that's what makes me feel better because that's the attention.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. So I don't know. That's just my whole take on that. Pray to God, Lyric wouldn't go that route. You know.
I think we're both praying for that.
I don't know. From what you're putting out there right now.
I'll make her a star. Don't worry.
But see, you
kidding.
just
I'm just kidding.
you just
I like
laughed
pissing you off.
and then came back and said, "I'm gonna make her a star." Like there was no like, "Oh, that's not gonna happen." Like it was straight.
If she
I'm gonna
wants,
make her a star.
if she
I don't
wants
want
to
her
be
to.
a star, I'll make her.
Like
a star.
I respect, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you brought up the Kardashians, but I don't want her to, you know what I'm saying? I want her to be built off
I hope
of,
she's a doctor. Honestly.
yeah, you know, like be built off of like I saved like 10 hearts in a row. I did like 10.
No, yeah, I want her to go that route.
Had 10 successful heart surgeries in a row.
I want her to be a doctor
Okay.
or an astronaut.
Well, speaking about kids, you know, let's just not keep throwing my daughter out there. Like, what about you? What about you? What's going on? Like, what do you think about? Because when we went to Starbucks the other day, right? This is gonna tie into it, right? But we went to Starbucks the other day.
When?
I'm a frequenter at Starbucks. You weren't there. When I say
Oh.
we, I mean me, my daughter.
Oh, I was like,
my
when did we
lady.
go to Starbucks?
No.
Okay,
No.
your family, gotcha.
Yes, me and my family. My family and I. Grammar correction. For my family and I, we went to Starbucks the other day, and I was waiting for my cake pop, and the guy was
Your
like,
cake pop or Lyric's cake pop?
I bought it. It's mine, but she eats it. But
To Lyric's cake pop.
she's the eater of it, but it's mine. Anyways, I was waiting for my cake pop, and there's like this cool dude. He's at the cashier, and he's like, something. Lyric does something, and oh no, I got like whipped cream on the side, and he was like, oh, she gets whatever she wants, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like instead of getting it on the cup because she likes eating whatever. But the point is, he brings up like, since he sees Lyric, I don't know, he just felt like he should bring up like there's going to be a population decrease, like people aren't having kids. He did. I know your face is saying
What?
Like, I know your face is saying like this didn't happen. I promise this happened. Like I will call Daniela in here right now.
I'm just confused.
This happened. This
So
is
he saw Lyric and then just started talking about how the population is decreasing.
yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I'm telling you, I was just as confused as you were right now.
What?
But you know, I'm learning how we live in LA, so I'm learning how to play this game when it comes to conversation. Like you might not know what the fuck they're talking about, but you know, you
Just
almost
go with it.
yeah, you know, you have to now not know what the fuck you're talking about. Like you just go with it, you know. So
Whatever.
it's,
Say.
and that's not just a LA thing. That's a Starbucks thing. I feel like that's a Starbucks thing.
Okay, I've been to so many Starbuckses and that's never happened.
But you don't talk to people.
I don't.
You don't talk to people.
I hate people.
If you talk to people
I don't
online,
hate people, but
like even when it goes to the thing of like, oh, what'd you get? Like, what are you waiting on? Like, I feel like most of the time, like half the people already forgot what they ordered. Like they're just bullshitting. Because when you ask that question,
you go to Starbucks and ask that question.
I'm a weird guy. I'm a weird guy.
So you go up to strangers to be like, "What'd you order?"
You know, like when the line's long, and my girl, she's getting stuff in
So
Target.
you go up to people and talk to them?
That's what human beings do.
You don't even talk to us during Christmas dinner. But you talk to strangers?
I don't know Spanish.
Oh my God.
I don't know Spanish. Okay. I understand what you guys are talking about sometimes, but I just can't speak back. Like even
You don't have to speak Spanish.
Like,
you can say it back in English.
you know what? Let me tell you a real story. When you and your mom, or no, it was your mom and somebody else, like one of her sisters or something, and I felt so disrespected, but I couldn't even say it back, and I felt so like mad at myself that I couldn't say something in that moment
Why?
because what I said wouldn't be understood. But basically, this is what happened. Like in Spanish, I'm not gonna do it because I don't want people to feel like I'm making fun of the language. It's a beautiful language, but your mom was talking to like your your grandma. Yeah, it was your grandma. Take that back. Your grandma was talking to like one of the people who's over at her house for Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and in Spanish, like I knew it was being. Oh man, it was bad. But I'm standing there. Daniela's changing Lyrics diaper, and your grandma's like, "Yeah, he doesn't know any Spanish. Like, don't even try talking to him." Like,
This is my mom's side or my dad's side?
your grandma on
my mom's
your
side?
dad's side.
Oh.
Yeah, and she was like, he doesn't know Spanish. Like, yeah, he don't even try talking to him because the lady didn't know English.
Oh, gotcha.
So she was like, he doesn't even know Spanish. Don't even try talking to him. And I was like sitting there in the corner, like, I wish I could like
say something back.
Yeah, because I know you're telling her like I don't know Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should have said un poquito.
But
Throw
anyways,
them off.
yes, I talk to human beings. I just don't speak when I don't know how. You know, that sounded weird because I'm a grown man, but I don't know how to speak Spanish, you know. But anyways, let's get back to Starbucks.
Okay.
Okay. He was telling me, you know, we're going to circle back, long route,
I know.
3 blocks around. Okay. Circling back. He was telling me that there's a population decrease going to happen like in 10 years. Like we're going to see the effects of what's going on right now because all the people right now are just not having babies. It's too expensive. Mm-hmm. That's what he was saying. And then, you know, he was telling me, like, I don't know why people are like, it's too expensive because if there's just no more human beings, you know, shout out to my daughter in the background right now. She knows we're talking about population decrease. That gives her more of a percentage to be a star. You know what I'm saying? But and not her type of star. But
what does that mean? I'm not a stripper. No offense to strippers. I love
Whoa, we're not going there.
Well,
we're not going there. I've been to Magic City.
I don't even know what that is.
See, so don't bring up strippers. But
okay, so what can I bring up?
Right now the population decrease. He was saying that there's gonna be less kids. Like basically, he was saying there's gonna be less kids. But where I'm going with this is he didn't have kids himself.
How do you know that? Did you ask him?
Okay.
I go to Starbucks alone.
Okay, you just called me out right here. But no, I looked at him, mm-hmm. And I was like, this is a 19-year-old boy who just got out of high school or is 2 years in college.
Oh, he was like your age?
See, when you say that, it makes it seem like he should have kids. I'm only 23 years old, okay? I know there's people my age that have kids. No, he was younger. He had to be younger.
And he was talking about population
decreases.
As a 19-year-old?
It's L.A.
What race was he?
Don't go there.
I'm just curious.
Don't go there.
Okay, sign language it.
We don't talk about race here.
Sorry.
You want me to sign language it? Everybody will understand what he was.
At the table.
This is me sign languaging what he was.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it right there.
Okay.
Yotta Talk 2023. Let's get it. Our first ambassador, Christina Carbajal.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back, and it will be better than ever. And Christina will be back. And make sure you go follow her at
KHRYSANTHEMUM.
Bro, we're gonna put it on the screen.
Yeah, just insert it here.
Yeah, like say, come on, let's just drink some juice and get out of here.
What's wrong with my name?
Nothing. There's something wrong with your Instagram name, not your name. Your name is Christina.
It's a flower.
Nobody knows what a chrysanthemum already is.
It's a chrysanthemum.
All right.
Daniela, do you know what a chrysanthemum is?
Okay, before
See, look, she knows what. Hold on.
We're gonna have to put her in the screen. You're gonna have to put her in the screen.
Daniela, come here, D.
Okay, Yotta Talk 2023. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to have more episodes. We're going to have interviews, lots more things coming up. Thanks to you, Christina, for supporting Yotta, for promoting Yotta, and for being willing to act a fool on camera with me.
Anytime.
All right. Lyrics say, Yotta gang. There we go. And we're out.
I've been through so much, I don't wanna talk about it. It just beef, chop a spark about it. Think it's sweet to your heart, pound it. Really street, keep a Glock.